Over a high heat, I've got 1 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 tablespoons of butter in my saucepan. To this I'm going to add half a cup of brown sugar and 1.5 cups of chopped up dates. Now I'm using Medjool dates for this recipe. Now give these ingredients a good stir. You're going to bring it to the boil and then simmer for 2 minutes. Okay, so my date mixture has come off the stove, and as you can see it's nice and thick, and I'm just letting it cool down a little bit now, and I'm using a fork to just mash those dates slightly. I still want some chunky bits in there, but I do want to mash some of those bigger pieces so that I've got this lovely consistency. Now, while that's cooling down, in a large bowl I'm going to add 1 cup of plain flour. And to this, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Using my whisk, I'm going to give this a thorough mix. Okay, now back to my dates. They've had a bit of a chance to cool down. So what I'm going to do now is to my dates, I'm going to add 1 egg that's been lightly beaten. And I'm going to give them a good mix together very quickly because I don't want my egg to start cooking. Give them a mix. And then I'm going to add this date mixture to my flour. Okay, so gently fold this in, give it a good stir until it's just come together. Beautiful. I love that consistency where I can see that there are still those little bits of dates floating through that butter. Oh, that's going to be really yummy. Alright, so now I've got a loaf tin here. This is a 24 centimetre by 13 centimetre loaf tin. So I'm going to pour my batter into my tin. And then I'm going to bake that in a moderate oven for about 50 minutes. So for me, that's going to be about 170 degrees. Maybe your oven, if it's more powerful, I'd go 160 degrees, but just keep an eye on it. So once the skewer comes out clean, that date loaf is ready.